Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Foetron Academy. My name is Harshwats. Today we will discuss about understanding Power BI tools, which help us recreate our data into opportunity. So let us go further and talk about the points to be discussed in this video. So in this video we will talk about 2 points. In first, what is Power BI? And in the second, how many tools and services are available in Power BI. In the second point, we generally talk about the core services that are available for Power BI. So let us explore the first point, what is Power BI? As per the definition of we can say that Power BI is a business analytics service by Microsoft. It aims to provide interactive visualizations and business intelligence capabilities with an interface simply enough for end users to create their own reports and dashboards. As on the main site of the Power BI as Microsoft quote, Power BI is something that turns data into opportunities. In short, we can say Power BI is a business intelligence tool that turns data into opportunity. So let us go further in the second point and talk about how many tools and services are available for the Power BI. So the first point and first service that should be and will be talked about is Power BI Desktop, which is local application that you can only download in Windows. So the first building block of Power BI Desktop is datasets. So the question arises in my mind and your mind also is what is dataset? Dataset is simply that describe the data already information that you have in your data model. There are 2 points. Firstly, you can either connect Power BI desktop to predefined datasets, so you can simply import the datasets into your data model, or then you are done. Or in the second point, you can create your own datasets. This will mean that you connect your Power BI desktop to different source file in so-called the query. We will talk about these query in future. And if you work on those queries, as soon as you finish your work, you will then save these newly created structure into data models, and by these data models you can create your own data sets. In both cases, you are done right here because you want to visualize your data sets, right? You now come into the second building block of Power BI desktop local application, that is visualization. So what is visualization? Visualization is simply a chart or a table, everything that well visualizes your data. So with a visualization, third building block comes into play, that is tiles. Tiles are simply the area of your visualization. It is a kind of frame around it. You can change the height or the width and the position of the tiles just as you prefer. The only limitation is the space of your report page. Report? Yeah, right. The fourth point and the fourth building block of Power BI desktop local application is report. Report, we also have reports in Power BI desktop and reports, the fourth building block. You can simply create multiple pages of different visualization just as you prefer, and the summary of these or combination of these pages is called reports. The Power BI desktop, you can create datasets and visualize the data into visualization, and the combination of multiple visualization or multiple pages. This is called report. Then now comes the second service that we talk about in our video is Power BI services. This is a cloud-based application, and by that you can easily visualize it and think of it as not just limited to Windows only, which allows to share your result and collaborate your projects with your colleagues. But if you look at a different building blocks, we can see those are equal to those that once we see in Power BI desktop. So the question arises, what is the difference between the Power BI service and the Power BI desktop? So what's the difference? Power BI service can of course be connected to different data set, but creating your own data sets is not possible, which is just talked about in Power BI desktop. Sort of connect to different source file and work on those queries, and by that creation of your own new structure that you download in your data models. This is not possible in Power BI service. So Power BI service is a tool to connect to existing datasets. Power BI Desktop is a tool to create new dataset sheets or an important difference. However, so we can connect Power BI service to those existing datasets or created datasets in Power BI Desktop. Of course, we can create, visualize, report, but functionality of the report, well, we know already from the Power BI Desktop. Well, we know that already from the Power BI desktop. So we don't need to talk about the visualization tiles reports. Now the question arises, now what else we do in Power BI service than we do in Power BI desktop? Share, collaborate, and how this works. But there is one additional building block that you can see in Power BI service, that is dashboard. Now the question arises, what is dashboard? Well, when we talk about dashboard, simply think about a cover page. So one single page which summarizes key facts of your reports. So the dashboard which you can see if you want to dive deeper, come into reports and get more information on datasets. So this second tool of sharing and collaborating tool with a creation of dashboard is Power BI service, which is different only in the certain perspective if you look at in the Power BI desktop and Power BI service. So with this we can quickly summarize this, what we have learned so far. We have seen Power BI desktop, that is local application where we can create our own data sets, our visualization and our reports, and then we publish that information to Power BI service. The cloud solution, in this we can also collaborate and share it with your colleague. For example, you can also see desktop or we say as dashboard to our existing data set that is only available in Power BI services. We have everything in the cloud. And if now we talk about the Power BI mobile, which is the third service and the core service of Power BI, in which you can access data which you have shared in your Power BI. We will talk about this in future also, that how Power BI mobile application helps you understand the data that you have uploaded in your Power services and in the Power services which have used the data sets that you have created in your Power BI desktop local application. So we can understand from this that Power BI desktop, which is local application, is one of the crucial point to understand in the Power BI, because that will help you get into the detailed description of Power BI services and Power BI mobile application. So in the upcoming videos we will talk about the Power BI desktop. So with these points, I'm going to end this video, and I hope your queries got cleared, and if not, kindly write us in comment section. We will surely get back to you. And if this video helped you in any way, kindly like this video and don't forget to subscribe our channel for amazing videos in future. Till then, have a good day.